I'm going to bring you some Grand Theft Auto gameplay, baby.
And in this episode, I'm actually gonna be talking about something. And what I'm gonna be talking about is I'm gonna be talking about, the Grand Theft Auto series. Like, do you remember Grand Theft Auto 3? I mean, not Grand Theft Auto 3. What am I talking about? Like Grand Theft Auto 2, or like the first one, or London 1969. Haha, 69. But anyway, yeah. Like, yeah, so like, do you remember all that stuff? And in like in Grand Theft Auto 2, you was like, the camera was like in an up view. So like, let's say, you're playing the game, right? Okay, so the camera's up view, and so you see the guy up view, so you see him from above, and then you just walk. Instead of seeing him from this one, you see him like at the side. You see him at the side. You see him like right behind his back. It's like a guy with a camcorder, and you see him right from his back. You can switch it up a little bit. I think you can switch it up to the top view, and then that's where it keeps switching up when you're driving. But from Grand Theft Auto 2, it's just like the cameraman is up in a helicopter, and then he's coming from above. So that's how Grand Theft Auto 2 was. I actually played it a little bit. It was on the PS1. And I played it on my PS2, my PS3, and it was actually a pretty fun game, but it was kind of difficult, because the missions were was just like, what? The missions what you have to do is you have to go to a phone, and you have to actually go to a phone and call somebody. Like nowadays, everybody has freaking phones in their freaking, in their pockets. But you actually you actually have to go to a phone and call somebody, and that's the end of the mission. It was bad, and then I'm just like, okay, let's just skip this, and then because I was actually getting a Grand Theft Auto collection, so I have Grand Theft Auto 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, Vice City Stories. Liberty City Stories, I think, at San Andreas. Oh my god, that's when we'll get that. We'll get to that in a little bit. But Grand Theft Auto 3. Okay, we all know now it's on iOS, and it's on iOS, and it's on Android. Okay, before I even get to that, could you imagine Grand Theft Auto 4 on Android or iOS? Could you imagine that? Like, just for $5, this game on the Android, on your phone, mobilized, just on a phone. Can you imagine that? Now that would be just ultimate. Like, or what they should do is somehow they should make Call of Duty and all those big games on the iPod. You know why? Like, can you imagine if you was on your phone. Everybody has iPods and iPhones and Androids, but can you imagine if you were just outside or something with your friends, like, come on, let's play Call of Duty. So what you do is you're right next to your friend playing some Call of Duty. You don't even need a mic or whatever. You can just talk to your friends or whatever. And what you can do, you be like, you can just talk to your friends, and you could be on Call of Duty on your, oh my god, on your iPod. That would be insane. That's what they should start doing. Like, forget about the Xbox 360s and everything, all these, wasting all this money on these. Just try to put everything on the, because everybody has iPhones or Androids. Tell me, who doesn't have an iPhone? Freaking 12-year-old kids have Androids. Like me. Like, everybody has Androids. Who doesn't? If you don't have an Android, you should really check it out. Or if you don't want to get an Android, get an iPhone. And I'm not trying to start a freaking war from this crap. It doesn't really matter. But, I mean, who really cares? It doesn't really matter. So that's what they should do. And then, okay, Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, that was a pretty good game. Not gonna lie. It was better than Vice City. Actually, no, I can't say that. It was better than Vice City, and it was better than Liberty City. Because Grand Theft Auto 3, it was a pretty good game. I mean, I was playing it. I like that dude, and you know, it was just a good game, cause you know, it was just like, you know, PS2, and it was a good game. But anyway, you know, it was a good game, and then, you know, it was Grand Theft Auto 3, so it was, you know, cause it was Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, and 3, so that was 3. This is Grand Theft Auto 4. Okay, that was Grand Theft Auto 3, so that was the third Grand Theft Auto. And then they came out with other ones. I really don't know. I'm gonna be checking out the Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna be checking out the Grand Theft Autos, you know, what order they came in. So because I don't even know the order of the Grand Theft Autos, and I love Grand Theft Auto. Okay, so the order was okay. The first ever Grand Theft Auto came out October 1997. And, you know, that was, you know, I never actually played the first Grand Theft Auto. I would love to pick it up. I wonder if they even sell it, or if it's like a limited edition. Maybe it's like, it's about $100. I don't know, but maybe it could be $5, it could be $100. So, it came out 1997 for the PS1, and then Grand Theft Auto London 1969 came out April 1999. So, April, it came out April, and that was, oh, never mind, because I was gonna say that was the only game that came out in April, but all these games, most of the Grand Theft Auto games come out about October, so that's when we're gonna get Grand Theft Auto 5. It should be coming out October. October, that's when it should be coming out, about October. So, because, you know, so let's keep going. Grand Theft Auto 2. Oh my god, that's such a good game. But obviously, I told you that mission that came out October 1999. So the same year. Are you serious? Grand Theft Auto London came out April, and then 6 months later, another Grand Theft Auto comes out. That's kind of weird. But let's keep going. Grand Theft Auto 3. Oh my god, Grand Theft Auto 3 came out October 2001. And you know, that was a pretty good game. I got that a couple years ago, 2009, and you know, I played that game, beat it. It was a pretty good game. And the year, exactly a year after, October 2001 to October 2002, Vice City came out, and that's when everything changes. Everything changed. Everything changed since Vice City came out. But oh, y'all said that, you know, Vice City, everything changed, right? But actually, when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, everything changed, because all the other ones before that was kind of just like, it was kind of weird. It was different. And when Vice City, when 3 came out, that's when, oh my god, everything changed. Everything changed. When the Grand Theft Auto Roman numerals came out, everything changed. But Grand Theft Auto 5, it could maybe change it, because no Grand Theft Auto came out that with a mixture of Grand Theft Auto. So Grand Theft Auto 1 obviously was, you know, a brand new game. Grand Theft Auto 3, no, Grand Theft Auto 2. Grand Theft Auto 2 was normal Roman numerals, so it doesn't count. Grand Theft Auto 3 Roman numerals changed everything. Grand Theft Auto 4 changed it even more. Grand Theft Auto 5, maybe it'll change. Maybe it'll change more things. But let's get San Andreas. San Andreas, October 2004. San Andreas came out and everything changed. No, everything, not everything. But that's when the game came out. They're like, oh my god, San Andreas? That was, oh my god. You gotta admit, people still play that game today on PC. They play online, and you know, it was such a good game. So 2 years after Vice City came out, they came out with another one, and I don't think none of those games really beat it. You know, Grand Theft Auto 4, it came to the limit. So, okay, so Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I'll give it a 9, kind of a 9. A 9 out of 10 because of the graphics and all that stuff. So a 9. This, it got the graphics right. It got the graphics right, but it kind of didn't get the funness part and the Chico's part. So I'm gonna bump that up to an 8. You know, I'm gonna bump that to a 9. So they got the graphics right, but they didn't get the other part right. San Andreas didn't get the graphics right, but they got the fun part right. So what they need to do with Grand Theft Auto 5, take San Andreas and then just, you know, obviously update the graphics and just, you know, kind of mix it in with Grand Theft Auto 4 a little bit, but still got that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So kind of like a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas 2, pretty much. So, and then the next year after that, they made Liberty City Stories. And, you know, Liberty City Stories, that was a pretty good game. I had it on my PSP, but Liberty City Stories, you know, this is set in Liberty City, but it's kind of like, I don't know why they always send in Liberty City. The later games, it's, you know, it's just kind of like, it's like kind of like, just not really feeling it. So 2005 October, obviously Grand Theft Auto Liberty City came out, and then Liberty City Stories. It's not just Liberty City Stories. And Grand Theft Auto, and then it's October 2006. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories came out, and I actually did like Vice City better than Vice City Stories. But Vice City Stories, you know, it just had that more effect, and it actually did boost it up. Grand Theft Auto actually has a lot of stories, so I kind of like that game. It was, you know, it was a pretty good game. And then mother of all, April 2008, Grand Theft Auto 4 2008, it came out. And actually, that's where we are now. They should have kind of made it Grand Theft Auto 5 in April, but they just made the trailer in November the 8th, so they had to kind of hold it back to October, kind of. And then that's when we can expect it. But you know, October, because let's think about this. October. I mean, how many October games came out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games. And then how many games in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's a big percent. So 9 games come out in October, so that's when we should be expecting it. But let's hurry up because this game is about to end. Grand Theft Auto Lost in Demand. I actually really did like the game. The story is pretty short, but you know, obviously it's Grand Theft Auto IV Stories of Lost in Demand. But actually it was Grand Theft Auto Lost in Demand first. Then they made out China Wars in March. February 2009 was Lost in Demand. March 2009, same year. Actually, a month after China Wars came out, and that was like Grand Theft Auto 2, just with you know, it wasn't good. It just didn't. But then October 2009, Ballad of Gay Tony came out, and that really changed everything. So 3 Grand Theft Autos in 1 year. You know, that was pretty good. Then all of a sudden, October 2009, the same exact month, episodes from Liberty City came out, and they just mixed up Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost in Demand in the same, you know. I actually did feel that was pretty good. And it's coming soon, Grand Theft Auto 5. It should be in October. Can't wait. And that was all the reviews of all the Grand Theft Auto. So, not including Grand Theft Auto 5, I would say, if I had to just pick one Grand Theft Auto that I would like to mix up, San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4. But you know, if they mix up this game right here and San Andreas, that would be the best selling game of all times. Maybe even better than Call of Duty, but and, you know, maybe even better than Call of Duty. And I just got